bending down and just crying. I mean, in front of all these people.
Yeah, if your lawyer doesn't believe you.
And the other side, there's a woman. She's called a CASA woman. She's works for the judge.
Yeah.
She's supposed to go around while the judge couldn't be around. She's supposed to do his job, obviously, other than he does in the courtroom, but she does it out here. She's supposed to go to the kids' home, the schools around us, the visitations, and this and that. The first one we had, she was okay, but
and where she did that?
Yeah, where she done it in. She was good at it. But the second one, she was okay, but they're pretty much like from, I don't know, probably a year we had her or so. She wasn't, I didn't like her when she first come on this case. She's okay, but she didn't know us from Adam. So to me, she took it like she judged me from who I am. I'm by hearing their side, not even knowing me. I mean,
so you had a feeling maybe she was listening to somebody else.
Yes, that and someone. Yeah, I just had that feeling. And towards the end, my husband also. And when he was sick, I was up there all the time with him. Well, not all the time. I went to work a couple of days and come home and check the house or fed my dog or, I called the kids. It was very upsetting to call the kids at that time because their dad was so sick. I didn't want to tell them, I never discomforted my kids any time through this. I tried to keep them as happy as I could because...
Right. Well, they were out of the home at that time.
Yes, they ain't been happy pretty much through this case. They never lied before. They got them so scared now, and it's just bad. I thought it's really hurt the kids so bad.
You still get to talk to them?
No. Once they took that right down, and this is what I want to bring up also too. They had all of our courts up here at Pocahontas County, Marlington, and at the end there, the judge decided to have it down at Lewisburg one day. And I thought maybe it was because a couple of them worked down there or something. All right, we had it down there, so we had to drive all the way down there for that. Then they decided Marcel's lawyer got sick that day, so they couldn't finish the court out. I seen also they waited till I seen long as Ted White was still in the prosecuting attorney down there, we still had our kids also in this case. Once he got off, I don't.
So in other words, when Donna Price Meadows left,
yes,
then Gene Simmons came in.
They took the kids automatically after that.
Gene Simmons has a son who provides foster care.
Does he?
He was the one involved in the Danny Lambert case.
Oh.
When Danny went before, one judge says, give him back his kids, and the other judge says, oh, we're going to have to cite you because you're in contact with your kids. And Judge Rowe had to correct that mess. Right there, I was there. I heard it.
Yeah.
That was a terrible thing to do. Two judges got screwed up themselves.
And see, I probably, where they took the rights to the kids and everything, I never signed no papers, never done anything, but my point, I don't know where they're at, who they're even with.
Right now.
Through all this whole thing, I find they took them because me and my husband didn't go to 2 classes, is what I've heard through all this.
So they never even really gave you a reason for why they took the children?
No. Out of all the time and money and the kids and this.
All the trips?
The trips and...
they just finally decided to take the kids.
Yes.
It sounds like their MO is to wear you out.
Yes, that.
How long have the kids been going?
Now it's going on like a year. I'm thinking like 3. This would be like the 3rd Christmas because they took them, You know, that one Christmas
Yeah.
automatically then. So 2.5 years almost. They've been, I say total 3 years. Is
And when was the last time you had any contact with them?
That was when the first of the last year was the last time.
January of
Yeah, it was January
2013.
2013. They've not let us see, or can't even call. I mean, like I said, I don't even know where they're at.
They don't know where they're at. And has anybody refused you? I mean, have you asked them?
I've never. My lawyer was supposed to appeal it. I wanted to appeal it. If he didn't appeal,
Now this was Michael Witt, right?
Yes, he didn't do that either.
So he didn't appeal it. He abandoned you.
Yes, he did. Nobody's pretty much helped me through this. They didn't like me. They didn't like my husband much either. I guess maybe because he might be with me. I ain't figured out who's done this. But whoever they are, they're very cold-hearted, and I don't know. I can't believe they want to take your kids out of people's homes like this, and then if you are married, they want to break your family.
Right, they want to
totally
get that
up.
father out of there. They
Yes.
want to bust that family up.
They want to bust and why would you want to bust a family up when they're doing fine and happy? Is what my kids. They might not. I was raised better. You ain't no better than anybody. I don't
Right.
care what you got or who you are. I'm not saying they might not. To me, I thought I worked hard for them and done what I could do. But apparently, these people don't think I did. This is the way I got through this too.
Now, who was? Do you know what a guardian ad litem is?
Yeah, that was the kids' lawyer.
That's the kids' lawyer. Who was the guardian ad litem during this time?
She, what was her name? She's from Lewisburg. Aaliyah Seals
Okay.
was the kids' guardian lighterman at this time. She supposedly get a lot of money too for
They do.
the kids.
Yeah.
Also,
And they're supposed to stand up for the children.
yeah, she stood up for the children. Also, Mike Witt told the judge I needed a guardian lighterman through this.
Your own lawyer.
Yeah, told the judge this. I needed that, and like I said, they kept putting me down like I'm this, and I don't know. I couldn't believe it. Aaliyah Seals, all she would say is I'd worked and I did. They never said really nothing bad, but she never said nothing. None of them ever said anything good at all. But I don't know why he said that, but he did. I guess they're going by the reports of
Which you weren't allowed to see.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to see them. And I've never seen, I don't know. Yeah. So the kids are, someone, apparently, I'm like you, I seen in this too, it doesn't like me, or it's a neighbor, or it might be an old girlfriend.
Well, somebody's done a number on you. There's no question. And done a number on your family.
Yeah.
And done a number on your husband.
Yes. And it's like, what do you do? And I will say one thing. Jimmy Lane didn't like us. I know he didn't. He knows we wasn't mean to those kids because he was coming up to our house all the time. And I did find out through this too, he ain't supposed to do that.
Oh, really?
No. If he's got a CPS case open on you as he's reading their book, he's supposed to stop by once a month.
Okay.
And he's supposed to let you know when he stops by. Not
just show up.
Not just show up. And that's another thing I have to say about the CPS. They popped up anytime they wanted to. Which I have no problem with that. But if they want a drug test or anything, they pop up anytime or do. not let anybody know anything. Them providers are supposed to let you know when they're coming by. Then they tried to say me and my husband wasn't doing what we was supposed to be. We wasn't home, and we wasn't this, and we wasn't that. But when you got 2 jobs, and you're going to see your kids, and you're trying to make visits with them, and
You're not going to be home much.
no, and they want you to do that. I mean, so they have to make a time, should make a time in it.
But they were holding that against you.
Yes, they're trying to.
That was their own incompetence.
Yes, their own business. And I seen this in that case. I don't know. Like I said, I think I tried, and I think I also see in this county too, if you have a mother fights for her kids, and I think I fought a lot.
Oh, it did. Yeah, you definitely did.
And I didn't have to tell on anybody to
Right.
do them. You know, a lot of girls around here has said that to me personally. Well, why didn't you tell somebody? Well, for one, they didn't offer me that. For another, I'm not that kind of way.
Right.
And if that's the only way, I tried to get them back. I tried to fight the hardest I had to get the way I feel about it. I mean, so I'm like, it's apparently they must not like me here or something. I don't know. And I've never done anything. I'm a good-hearted person, I think. I try to help and do as much as I can. As with the neighbors' kids, I've always been nice to kids. I don't have a bad record with kids, or I don't know. I've never, like I said, a bad heart. I'm trying to say I'm not cold-hearted, or
Right.
so. I don't know. Like I said, I tried to do my best, and he did too. And they tried to do that too. Well, they tried to say Marcel wasn't doing what he's supposed to be doing, and a lot of times the guys don't do a lot, but like if they don't know their age, or sometimes people forget stuff. I'm
Right.
not putting a lot of stuff on the guy.
Right.
Back in the day, the woman's always done it. I mean, a father needs to do what he does too, but in this too, they made it look like he was a bad father because he didn't know what he was doing or something. But he tried his hardest too, I think.
Yeah.
And they would never, like I said, ever say that you done anything right through this.
You couldn't do anything.